no iré. Muy buenas gente, bienvenidos de nuevo al canal. Ya vienen los Reyes Magos, ya vienen los Reyes Magos, ya han venido. Reanudar, pues venga, vamos a por otro caso. A ver qué os parece. A ver qué os parece. No sé qué, pero la pareja perfecta. ¡Hola! ¿Pero habéis visto cómo lo puedo atropellar ahí? Bueno. Madre mía.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to
Caballeros,
me.
me
A
acaban de
hit and run
pasar esto.
felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Adiós.
Hey, you think those Vice boys get any on the side?
Desde el menú casos. Ah, se los puedo volver a jugar. Claro. ¡Quita! Esto es retrasado. Te digo yo. Dios, qué hostias te doy,
I don't know if this is stupid, but it really works.
Sí. Quita. Que vas a querer llegar tú antes. No.
You're behind the wheel.
Hombre. Ahora que he aprendido. Que no quiero
Looks
conducir.
like the DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How you do that?
I'll give him something better.
No sé si después de la historia estará el modo libre o algo, no sé. Investiga el... Esa moza ha visto algo. Y este...
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Dick is a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Ahora empezará la música. Titit. El sombrero. No sé si es relevante o no ya.
I landed on his face and ended up here. Car must have struck him from behind.
Que no sé, me parece muy raro. Esto, ¿verdad? La cartera.
We can notify next of kin.
Dinero ensangrentado, claro, lógico. ¿Y qué? F. Ah, acabo de hacer un seguro de vida.
Addison has life insurance.
Ajá. Cuidado.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Informe del forense. Acá aquí hay pistas.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Muy raro todo. Sí, señor. Esto será.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Sí. El conductor frenó.
This blood is a long way from the body. Car must have been
Yes,
going
right.
like a bat out of hell.
A ver, este es mi compañero, ¿no?
Maybe talk to some witnesses. We can discuss the autopsy report later.
Vale. Hola. Jeje.
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
A ver. Hombre. Ah, la típica botella de siempre. Que no hay
This
nada.
doesn't pertain to the case.
Esto es como un
Not much
castillo.
help.
Bueno, no sé lo que es, pero mira, no es relevante. Esto es dinero.
Nothing significant.
¿Y por qué se me pone a subir ahí? Esto se puede subir. Aquí hay algo. Aquí hay algo más. ¿Ves? ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está ahí? Esa herida del pecho no me ha gustado nada, ¿eh? Espera. A ver. Tranquilízate. Esto es lo que yo quería mirar por aquí. Ya me piro mucho del... Nos estamos yendo de la escena del crimen, tú. ¿Qué haces siguiéndome? ¿Qué haces nuevo? Voy por aquí.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's.
Si lo jodido es que no fue una mierda. Ah, vale.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Name would be a good start.
The owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Why do I get the feeling you're holding out on me?
I'm not trying to hide anything. Just if it's all the same to you, I'd rather not speak ill of the dead.
Periódico. Psiquiatra de famosos. Joder.
Courtney,
Me voy a fumar un cigarro
Come in.
mientras.
have a seat.
Thanks.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's,
Es el mismo psiquiatra en todos, ¿no?
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. We can reveal the root of the problem. Then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
Otro periódico leído. Y espera que tenemos que bailar una pista.
If olive oil comes from olives, where does baby oil come from?
Intuición. Mierda, he gastado la intuición para nada. Pobre gilipollas, pero me ponía que estaba por abajo. ¿Y cómo se puede bajar por aquí? ¿En algún sitio? No veo bajada.
She's all yours, Detective. I've secured the crime scene, Detective.
Miss Perry?
That's the
Yes?
procedure.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
Informe de la
Can you tell
testigo.
us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
A ver, venga, vamos a ser polibueno.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Uy.
It's pretty dark, Miss Perry. You sure about the car?
Of course I'm sure. My Uncle Bernie has one just like it back in Topeka.
Ay, cuidado. Está muy seria, muy serena.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman. That's all.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Hombre.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
Wrinkled was not one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up.
If olive oil comes from olives, where does baby oil come from?
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Why was Lorna Pattison in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy?
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Huh.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the Love Tap.
Real happiness is when you marry a girl for love and you find out later she's got money.
A ver, objetivos acaso. Sí, sí es este. Vale.
Careful where you're stepping, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
Gotta be something big, right?
I got friends work for the Examiner. About $5 for the exclusive.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a list of dark red Lincoln Continentals.
Just a moment. This is going to be quite a list, Detective.
Cross-check for registered addresses. Top of the pile, anything from the downtown area. Around Bunker Hill.
One moment. Fred Murray. 20 South Olive Street between 1st and 2nd Street. Harris Jones, number 1 Dillon Lane. William Shelton of 738 West Temple Street. That's all for downtown. You got that, Detective?
Thank you.
Might call for some legwork, but it's better than nothing.
2 peanuts are walking down the street. One was assaulted.
I want to see. Excuse me, officer.
Clear this area immediately.
Advice?
We've got to track down that Lincoln, Phelps. We find the car, and then we nail the driver.
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio?
Al for ese.
We'll check in with you. Okay. I'll get him onto a slab. Should have the report soon. Thanks.
Sorry, pal, that's all I got. Even bartenders run out of gossip.
Nada, pues vámonos. Lugares. Ah, mira, Café Glass, ya está tachado. No. Vamos primero a los coches.
Can you drive to this one?
Sí, sí. A ver cuánto tiempo me queda. Que esta va a ser larga de cojones. Muy chulo el juego. Muy chulo. ¿Qué hora es? Las 11:15 ya.
Navy blue. The DMV gremlin strikes again. Let's get out of here, Phelps.
No tiene amarillo, no se puede hacer nada. ¿Ves? Aquí tampoco. Quita. Hala.
More for this? Ah.
¿Ves? Aquí tampoco. Vamos a dar una pequeña vuelta a la manzana. Esta, y yo creo que ya. Me parece a mí que esto es una pista falsa. Vale, no se puede saltar las vallas estas. Nada.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Vamos a ver para ser una residencia. Tiene que ser uno de los tres, por sí o sí. Ah, este es rojo.
It's not our vehicle. This thing's been gathering dust for months. Let's try the next one.
Tampoco. Está sin ruedas y sin hostias. En la casa, nada. Pues nada. Sí, lo ha dicho. Antes lo dijo también. Pues venga.
You know the way. You can drive.
So, where you want to go?
Cuidado. No, y se va. Qué casualidad. Y tiene mucha prisa.
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
Ahí va.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Oh no, se me va a escapar. Oh, ya va. Ah, pues no, no se me escapa, no.
No wonder he killed someone, driving like this. Don't let that asshole get away!
Vamos, que no puedes correr mucho más. Hijo puta, ¿dónde vas?
He's heading into the station. Go on, get after him!
Hold it right there, Shelton!
What are you, a linebacker?
How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
Leave the coroner and the paperwork. Procedure can wait. We should probably go speak to the wife and let her know what's happening.
Okay. You become all heart at the prospect of paperwork, don't you?
A ver.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Where are we going?
Pues al único sitio que queda.
So the wife was there when it happened and then left the scene.
You're right. That's pretty unusual behavior.
She could be in shock. I saw some people do some strange things before after their buddies got hurt.
Maybe. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work.
You don't think...
Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. Who knows?
No, ¿y el cuchillo qué? No. Yo creo que la mujer tiene algo que ver.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
Estoy totalmente convencido que la mujer
Come
tiene
in.
algo que ver. ¿Dónde nos sentamos?
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but
Encima
that
los-
happened a lot back then.
Apenas se
I see.
ven.
So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Atropello con fuga. Motivo de discusión. Es que mira, está muy humo.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
You're lying, Lorna. You pushed him in front of the car.
If you think you can prove that, I suggest you arrest me now. You think I got nothing better to do? Beat it.
Carta del seguro.
I would have loved to push him under a car many a time, but not this time.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Don't lie to me. Something was different this time.
You're clutching at straws. You married? The arguments are never any different.
Bueno, me parece que lo estoy haciendo un
The
poco.
bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Sabo has no money. This place can't be worth much. Where is the money coming from?
My father left me this house and some money. Lester took out a second mortgage. I held on to the money and kept my mouth shut. And that's all I'm gonna say on the subject.
We're leaving, Lorna, but this doesn't add
No he
up.
hecho ni una
We're keeping
puta
an eye
correcta.
on you.
Joder. ¿Dónde está el teléfono, no? Espera. No, este.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
12:47.
How can I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Pattison autopsy.
Thanks.
Vale, pues tenemos que ir para allá. Adiós. Volveremos a vernos, seguro. Hombre, tienen algo que ver, vamos. No son hasta los negros, como se suele decir.
Can you drive to this one?
Do we know where we're going?
Claro que sé dónde vamos. A ver si, por casualidad, que este caso es largo. Me parecía fácil, ¿eh? Pero joder, yo creo que es el más jodido de todos, fíjate.
Staying in the garage makes you a car. That's the cop from the newspapers.
Ah, está aquí.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him.
Mm-hmm.
2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
Bueno, que yo creo que ya con esto acaba.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Si sabía que eran ellos, pero claro. Las preguntas tenían que haber sido de poli bueno o de poli malo. En vez de tanto ir a acusar tan directo.
Spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Pattison. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart.
All that whispering in my ear, telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up.
bases covered, baby.
I have nothing to do
you
with it.
think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake.
It's too late, Sabo.
Espera, que se me... Vale.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
I can't put one on here.
¿Y no le puedo matar? ¿O sí?
Last chance to surrender, Sabo.
You stay back. I'll ice this one, I don't care.
Put the weapon down now. You want to back off right now.
Have it your way.
Claro, joder. Caso fallido, la reina ha muerto, lo sé. Vamos. Vamos, no me jodas. Bueno, pues espera, lo vamos a dejar aquí.